very big. Actually, blood was poured in it to be what it is. And in the Constitution, I hear them quoting about law. The Constitution talks about Acoli. Because Acoli land is not just land, it is also our identity. When you trample on it because you have money, and you insult some of us, we will not keep quiet. It is wrong.
How do we resolve it, Professor?
Those who are selling land to the Balalo, they are just merely being selfish. Wait.
Okay.
And they don't see the larger picture. Let me ask you, because of the context of the Balalo, why were they not buying land in the 60s in Acoli? Why? In the 70s, why? Why were they not there? In the 80s, why were they not there? In the 90s, why were they not there? That they buy land now.
Population wasn't growing.
Is it about population? So ours didn't grow. You see, this thing is more fundamental than about
ours. When you say ours, what do you mean?
We actually. You
so it's a tribal issue.
No, I'm an Acoli. You cannot take that away from me. So why shouldn't I talk?
So you are saying that the Acolis who are selling, you, Latigo, should have authority to stop them from selling?
No.
Hey.
Didn't I say I bought land?
Okay, so why don't you want Balalo to buy?
Oh, why do let me tell you today.
I want to.
The entry of the Balalo in Acoli, the way they're entering, is insulting to many of us. Because you enter there because somebody can no longer cultivate his land. He's talking about neighboring Andrew Ademola. In the 60s, Ademola had a groundnut combine harvester on his farm. That neighbor's him. Where's the farm?
So the way they
wait, let me talk. Let me talk. No, let me talk. If you went to nowhere, next to the home of Alija Latim, Wilson Lutara had the best red pole herd in East Africa on his farm. In my own place, we're a dairy farmer with Frisian animals. All those went with the war. When we see cattle, it reminds us of the animals that we lost, of the prosperity that we lost, of the pain that we went through. That matter has not been resolved.
So the solution is to block people from buying land? The government to
please, let us first have, I told you the process when the president went, when the daughter had a mission, Pentecostal mission in Gulu.
You have really disappointed me.
Oh yes.
You have really disappointed me.
Don't worry.
For a great man like you.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me tell you. If, for example, today something happens to President Museveni, those people will be slaughtered, I'm telling you.
What do you say to them?
No.
Okay.
So until we have a foundation of acceptance of one another, of honesty, and when we see you with money, we don't become your slave of money. Until we have that, a few selfish guys will defend them and claim they sold their land. And I can guarantee you, I know the prominent families in that area who own land.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor.
If you...
So there's this one man called Andrew Mwanda that has proven to be he has proven to be very disruptive when it comes to issues of debate, and he thinks like he's being the old man of the clan and he can talk really very fast and he's really very good. I'm telling you guys, sometimes you make fool of yourselves. Like, literally, I know. I don't want to talk about your level of wisdom and your level of competence, but when it comes to issues that has affected people to the bones, man, sometimes you better shut the fuck up. Just shut that fuck up. When it comes to issues pertaining the Acoli people, with 70% of oil in the Acoli land, which is being minded in Bunyoro, and the Acoli people have no share of it, and the people have gone through war for 23 plus years, and they were getting into the camp. Their animals were taken, they were grounded to the ground. They were grounded that they don't have a life to speak about. And when you come about to talk about issues of Balalo and people infringing onto their land, you guys, you have to be very careful when you're deliberating on some issues, and just don't be so disruptive and don't make a fool of yourself. Don't try to be very in a very it's a nuisance, I can tell you for free, because like every time you want to talk and you're like, hey, I'm the guy here, I'm the one full with wisdom, I'm the guy. You are disrupting everybody, and you don't even deliberate on any issue anyway. You used to be, those days, you used to deliberate and talk things that would make sense, but you're making a fool of yourself. You are the machineries being used. You guys are the ones benefiting in this regime, which is not benefiting the common man. You guys are the ones who are in this thing, right? You can fly in a chopper, in a military uniform, or whatever it is. You guys are above the law, and nothing can touch you. You can do anything, and that's okay. You guys are insisting, but don't touch the Acoli people. Don't rekindle the pain and agony that they have gone through for the last 37 years or so that I've lived in the Acoli land. I have never seen these people be free and to be left to be free to breathe and to do their things their way, while other people are thriving and they are cruising the best cars and they have the best economies. Things are going, while we are rated to be either the poorest or the second poorest in the country. You don't know the fact that we go through. You don't know what and how they have been able to live their life through all this suffering, which some of the government, some of this regime has fostered it on the people. You don't know. You ain't got no clue. So don't try to fool people. Don't make this your politics, and don't try to show that you can disrupt anybody. When Professor told you about the oil, the 70%, which we are having the deposit in Acoli land, and how the daughter was taken off the job while she was one of the best performer before, what the hell could you say on that one? What the hell could you say on that? So don't try to prove a point that you can masquerade everywhere and you are the Andrew Mwanda. Oh shit, man.